The bridge is a hot topic for sure. Having an exhibition not only brings us together, but it also is a reminder to us that we're not just going to let this go and we're not going to let it slide, because that bridge was important to all of us.
If you walk along the beach at Pioneer Park in Kamloops today, it's hard to believe that the iconic Red Bridge once stood here. No traces remain, only distant memories nearly a year and a half after the spectacular and dramatic images of the bridge burning circulated across the country. And as the dust slowly settles and we start looking at the future, some artists in Kamloops feel it's important to keep the conversation alive.
Something that we've been talking about throughout the run of this exhibition is every single person in Kamloops who has been in Kamloops long enough to have seen the bridge has at least one solid memory of that bridge. Doesn't matter what side of the river you were on, doesn't matter what part of Kamloops you were traveling to or from, it impacts all of us.
The exhibition features 24 artists and 40 pieces with elements provided by the Kamloops Museum and Archives and the Heritage Railway. This collaborative effort highlights the importance of the bridge to the community, not only for its historical value, but also as a vital connection between downtown Kamloops and the Tk'emlúps Secwépemc Reserve. In addition to its symbolic meaning, the bridge was an everyday lifeline for the community.
I have had so many thoughts and so many conversations about the safety of pedestrians, the safety of people who don't have access to a vehicle, who now have to find their way through Kamloops without that bridge.
Kamloops is naturally divided by geographical features, including the North and South Thompson Rivers. Losing a bridge can therefore deepen a sense of isolation. To reach Pioneer Park from the reserve, pedestrians and cyclists must make at least a 12-kilometer detour to use the Halston Bridge or the Yellowhead Highway Bridge on the east side of town, both high-speed traffic corridors with unprotected sections. Some residents report seeing people attempting to cross the railway bridge, a route that is both extremely dangerous and prohibited.
Through this process and just kind of like doing a little bit more research and stuff, I think I found myself becoming a little bit more pessimistic about the Red Bridge being replaced in any kind of timely fashion.
Artist and co-curator Teresa Rush, who created the Res Bridge piece, also wrote the exhibition statement expressing her concerns about the reconstruction of the bridge. The bridge, which is owned by the province, is currently in the planning phase of reconstruction. The Ministry of Transportation and Transit told Roger Stevie that it continues to work closely with Tk'emlúps Secwépemc and the City of Kamloops to determine preferred options for the planning process. A more detailed update is expected in spring 2026.
It's just a matter of not allowing people to forget about this and to let the conversations dwindle to the point where we are waiting 10 years. I think that having these conversations openly and sharing these experiences from person to person in Kamloops is what's going to drive the momentum of this forward.
To join the conversation or to celebrate the legacy of the Red Bridge, you can visit the exhibition until February 12. Visitors are also invited to share their own personal memories of the Red Bridge. In Kamloops, Lydia Frederick, Rogers TV.